second time that I'm gonna be presenting to you our innovation, and I'm very ecstatic to present this, and I'm very overwhelmed with the warm hospitality of PHILSME. So I think this is a perfect time for us now to move forward and embrace digital transformation. For now, you can see our team. Later on, I'm going to be discussing and presenting about what this locker is going to do in helping different kinds of business solutions. So let me start first with the presentation. Roll, please. Okay, I'm Elcid Lao, founder and currently the CEO of QUBE Smart Technology. So QUBE basically is an IoT company. So we're not just focused on the smart lockers. We also offer different kinds of services that is IoT based, because we firmly believe that since we are now on the track to digital transformation, we must learn to embrace this kind of changes. Just like example with GCash, we accepted it during the pandemic, right? So before I start, I want to see hands here who loves buying something online from Lazada. Anybody? Lazada. How about Shopee? Okay, ayun. I can see a lot of hands, right? So we all know that we are in the age of digital transformation. And with such, we are also moving forward to e-commerce, right? So with e-commerce, it's already reaching at around 24 billion US dollars with 17% growth up to 2025. Just imagine that. And for the Philippines, it has a consistent growth of at least 10.5%. So, where do we usually buy our products? When we are in the car. While waiting for traffic in the car, you open your Lazada and then you check on online, get the items you want. There, you order it there. At the same time, if you're at the office, you're an OT, you need to buy groceries, right? So we do everything online as well. And lastly, when you're out of home, when you're having your date and you need to surprise someone at home, maybe you're gonna send something for your family or anything, right? So these are some of the examples of ordering online. So next slide. We all know that during the pandemic, yesterday the World Health Organization has already officially ended the pandemic, right? But still, we are not sure what's gonna happen in the future. So during the pandemic from 2020 to 2021, there was a drastic increase of 113% in deliveries. Imagine, for e-commerce alone. So with these kind of a data, if e-commerce grows, so as a lot of pain points happen on the last mile. So what are these problems? Okay, next slide. The problems. As the demand continuously rises, and it goes with the missing links. So what are these missing links? Next. We have theft. You experience that every time there's a delivery. We also have item loss. We also have return to sender issues. So the example for theft, when you place an item somewhere in the public area, it gets, taken by anybody. You don't know who took it, right? And the other thing, it's also lost. You don't know the tracking, there's no transparency, there are no logs. And lastly, the return to sender, especially when you're out of home, you're not there, rider gets mad at you because you're not there, so they need to return it back to the seller. So let's have a scenario. Just come to think of it. I am currently staying in a condominium, okay? This condominium is 40 floors high, 40-story high, and there are a lot of issues that's happening here. The issues are, when a rider comes in a building, take note, there are a lot of riders, right? Multiple riders, be it Lalamove, Grab, Food Panda, Lazada, all the names, name it. Next, there are a lot of packages on the lobby, just placed outside. It's an eyesore, you don't want to see it, right? So who loves to stay in a condominium with a very, chaotic environment, having all these parcels inside? So we need to address this one with the innovation of QUBE Smart Technology. So QUBE, as I've said earlier, is an IoT-based company. So what we're doing right now is we are looking into these pain points and we are developing solutions for these problems to address the missing link between all the stakeholders. So we're gonna raise the exigency of logistics to the next level by developing the best IoT-based software for smart locker, and that is Pandora. So Pandora is a registered trademark that is proudly Filipino developed and designed. So this is the locker, just a sample, just a vector. Now, QUBE as a brand is the first digital 360 smart locker unit in the Philippines. We are proud to say that because with the word 360, we can provide all kinds of things, all services that you think. You can do anything in a locker. When you go into other countries, you only think of a locker as storage. You only think of a locker as PO box, right? But no, QUBE is far more different than that. With QUBE's powerful technology such as RFID, mobile app, IoT connectivity, LAN network connectivity, dashboard, you have a back end for that, Wi-Fi connection, it has its own mobile router inside with two ISP providers so that there will be consistent connection. We also accept online payments. We have a QR scanner, and we also have API integration. This is the best part of having a locker, API. We're able to communicate with different businesses, different kinds of systems, even the existing apps right now, we can communicate with them directly. So this is how what the locker services are. This is what we call the 360 digital service solution. So if you can see from here, we have wash. Wash is laundry. Drop. Drop is receiving your parcel. So that's a PO box. We have keep. That's storage. We have food. You receive your food deliveries. It can be the perishable or non-perishable food. We also have move. You need to move one item to another, be it a locker to a locker, a person to a locker, or a locker to a person, vice versa. We also have pay. If you can see the lockers that we have, it has an NFC reader. It can read credit cards. We have also health. If you want to deliver your medicines directly to the locker, we can do that. We also have box. If you want to ship out something anywhere in the country, let the locker do it for you. Simply book with the locker and just place it inside, and our partners will be the one to deliver it. And lastly, we have shop. So we can partner with all kinds of marketplaces with the power of our API. And this is through the Pandora system that we developed. Next slide. So we have this one, that's wash. Just imagine you can do laundry with our locker. And you can get your locker as fast as 5 hours. Imagine 5 hours. Where can you get that? You'll go to the laundry bar, right? And then do your thing. Hey, you don't have time. We all know that time is the most important basic commodity, not just here in this world, but also in the entire universe, right? Next slide. We have drop. Receive your parcels. Those yung mga nakita kong very fond of online booking or online purchasing from Lazada and Shopee, you can make use of the locker. Next, we have move. With move, what you're going to do, example, you book something from an on-demand service. Okay? What are the kinds of on-demand service? Lala Move, Ninja Van, mga ganon, right? Now, the problem is, Kuya, andito na ako. Ate, nasaan ka na? And then, ang nangyari, there was friction. Nag-away kayo. Hindi kayo nagkaintindihan, right? So we want to solve that kind of issue. So with Move, you just simply book with our partner Logistics on Demand, and then just select the locker and place it in the locker. Everything will be done on the back end. Next, we have food as well. For food, our partner is Food Panda. So Food Panda, watch out. We're gonna launch it. Directly lahat ng food deliveries nyo sa locker na so that you don't need to wait. And it will be also convenient for the riders because just to share to everyone, the riders needs to fulfill their deliveries because if they can't fulfill their deliveries, they cannot get much income, okay? So with the locker itself, you just place it right away, the rider place it there, punta na siya ulit ng another order niya, place it right away, so mas marami siya makukuha, right? So it will be a help for the riders. Next, We also have Keep. If you go to Enchanted Kingdom right now, all the lockers there are already powered by Cube with Pandora. You can make use of our Keep service with a single access or multi-access. So just imagine the convenience. And the best part, you can pay digitally. You can scan the QR code with any of your preferred wallet services, or you can even pay via credit card. Next. So, the upcoming services are Pay, Health, Box, and Shop. As mentioned earlier, Pay, you can pay anything via your credit card. And here's the best part. We are now the official partner for Beep. So you can use your Beep card to pay for the services that we have. And also with Beep card, you can also go to the locker itself and do the manual top up. You don't need to go to any Beep stations. You just go to the locker, top it up, do everything in there. That easy. And just imagine those lockers are all now located in different condominiums. So, but it's very convenient. Next, we have Box. So same thing. If you want to send a parcel via any preferred parcel deliveries, you just make use of the locker. And so us with Shop. Next slide. So we have this, currently, we have the mobile, we have the web app for booking. But if you can't do transaction via the mobile web app, you can directly go to the locker and do the transactions in there. Next slide. You can also make use of the QR scanning. With the QR technology, there will be no missed information. Just simply hover it on the QR scanner, and the smart locker will be able to scan all the data in it and automatically open the locker for you. Just imagine how simple is that. We have the all-weather proof locker. We can place the lockers on a rainy season and a very dry day. Anywhere you can place the locker, even inside, indoor or outdoor. That's the good thing about having a QUBE Smart Locker. And next, we have RFID and NFC. So you can pay using your Beep card. You can use an RFID that is customized, built for your system or built for your company. That's a good thing also having this technology. We also can do modular designs. You know, like Legos, you can add more locker compartments so that you can cater to most of the services and also the users in your area. So it's very convenient, right? And here's the best part also. You can customize the lockers, the design. You can change the branding. We can do brand collaborations. You can do anything you want with the locker. See, change the design. We can change it to black and white, be any color you want, be it pink or yellow or red or whatsoever. That's a good part. And we have API-ready system. This API is powered by Pandora. So we can communicate with all the partners in here. I've seen a lot of partners already. So, and they try to, we are already talking in terms of partnership on how they can make use of the locker as their PUDO system. PUDO means pick up and drop off. The lockers also had its own unique geolocation, meaning the lockers are tagged specifically in a certain location. So when there's API, it's very easy to input and select the location that you want for the locker. And these lockers communicate with each other, okay? Remember the move service? So if you want to send something from one locker to another locker, automatically that locker books a compartment for you on the next locker. That's how unique and very intelligent our smart locker are. And the coolest part, if you're gonna have your own smart locker, is ads placement. You can do advertising. You can place it on the side. You can also do videos on the display. We are also adding LED panels on the top of the locker so that you can do more ad placement, and that is more income. Just imagine that. So the solution for the lockers is always first mile and last mile. For first mile, what you're going to do is you book, and then you drop, and then you claim. So first mile is sending something out, okay? That's first mile. So let's say I'm a seller and I'm an online seller. I want to send this order to another person. I just simply go to the locker, and I transact with it and place it there. And everything will be done on the back end. Next, next, we go to the last mile. Last mile means when you receive an item, okay? So like when you're being called by Lazada riders or Shopee Express riders, that's last mile. Now, here's the pain point. When they arrive on a location and you're out of home, so who's gonna pick it up? Nobody, right? That's the use of a last mile locker. They just simply go to the locker, place it inside, inputs their mobile number, and inputs the mobile number of the recipient, and that recipient will automatically get the SMS for the quick pin. So you're gonna use that quick pin to open the locker. Very convenient. That's the good thing with our lockers. You can use both. You either use it via mobile phone or you use it directly transacting on the locker itself. And the best thing also is that you don't need an internet for that on your phone. You can just simply get your SMS right away. Diba? You have a lot of options. Next. There. So that's last mile. For large-scale solutions. So question, what if I have a very big item? How can I place it inside, right? A fridge or whatsoever. No, don't worry about that. So introducing, we have PUDO centers. PUDO centers are big facilities around 50 square meters where all the lockers are installed and even have a special room for all large size parcels, okay? That's a good thing. And we embedded technology to it by using Face ID. So you cannot go inside the room without using your face for recognition. And we value the data privacy in that one. You must be eKYC verified with our app. Next. So the goal of QUBE Smart Locker is to prepare the Filipino to experience world-class technology. And this is it. Take note, QUBE is not just about smart lockers. We are everything about IoT, Internet of Things. So what are these? We have smart parking. We have IoT ecosystems, IoT hardware APIs, solar panels, autonomous logistics, smart bins, vending machines, and smart buildings. So I'm going to be doing a demo on the locker. This is a food locker. So this locker is designed specifically for F&B. So if you have a restaurant, you can make use of this in terms of like handling those orders from Food Panda riders and Grab Food. So here's how I'm going to do. So if you can see, can you rotate, please? There are two sides, okay? We have the kitchen side, and we have the rider side, okay? So this part is the rider side, and on the other side is the kitchen side. Who here has restaurants with Food Panda and Grab? Wala? Ayun. If you have restaurants with Food Panda and Grab, what you're going to do is just input the order number. For Grab, that's only 3-digit, and for Food Panda, that's a 4-digit number. So here is how it's gonna work. Okay, let's say I receive an order, right? So where's the order? I prepared the order in the kitchen. I will go here and then input. I'll just select, let's say, I'll go to Food Panda. Okay, can you put near? There. So for Food Panda, I'm just gonna click on rider, pick up, and then click next. And then I'm just gonna get the 4-digit number from the receipt. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll set the pin. I will select the compartment where I'm going to place it, okay? Once I select it, it will open, okay? And then when I input it, place it here, you will see there's a light. It's green. So there are light indicators. When I close it, I will confirm the order. Okay? Now it's color white. When it's color white, it means it's ready for delivery. So let's say, can I call someone from QUBE? Jack, come on. Jack here is my co-founder and Chief Operations Officer. Give him a round of applause, please. So Jack will be temporarily my rider. He's going to be from Food Panda rider. He has the pin. It will be sent out to him. You get the order, 1, 2, 3, 4 pin. Okay, he's going to select here, Food Panda. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, select. There. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Teka lang. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just there. Then set pin. Just top lang. Alright. There. So it opened now. Sorry, it wasn't just responsive because of the plastic, okay? So nothing to worry in that. So the rider gets the item and then just close it and then return home. That easy. So the rider doesn't need to interact with the kitchen, right? So calling all F&B owners there who has restaurants and a lot of like orders from Grab or Foodpanda, this is the solution for your very crowded restaurant. So I guess that ends my presentation, and thank you so much, PHILSME, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you.